to the employees. If they are not knowing, then at the end of the day, they will say, at the end of the year, they will say, nobody has communicated this thing to me. So it is the duty of the team lead, it is the duty of the manager that he should communicate. These are the expectations from you. These are the standards, and you have to follow these standards. These are the goals which we have set for you, and you should achieve that these goals at the end of the year. The manager should communicate to that employee, as well as when the performance management team, they have fixed this standard, they should communicate these standards to, or they should communicate these goals to the concerned manager. The department should communicate the goal to the concerned manager. Then the employee will get this information and he will prepare himself or herself to deliver the best as per what organization is expecting from him or her. Once the second step is completed, then the third step is measure the actual performance. Basically, who is going to do that? The manager, the team lead is going to measure the performance of the individual. He is having all the record with him. He will use that record, and based on that, he will measure the performance. He will rate the employees accordingly. He will measure the performance and he will put his figures. Once that actual performance is measured, then comparison will be done. Compare the actual performance with the standard. The measured performance will be get compared with step number 1, that is the goals which we have set, standards, that will be get compared, and based on that the rating will be done. We have asked him to say, the target given to him was to 200 components to produce in a year. He has produced 225 components. Okay, 25 additional components he have produced. Excellent. Okay, or we are going to rate him 10 out of 10. But that, how much we have, target was set 200. What is the actual performance which we have measured? 225. So it is plus 25, and that's why we are rating him 10 out of 10, and we are putting the remark some additional incentive should be given to him. Then the appraisal meeting will be there. In this appraisal meeting, the manager, the person to whom we are already evaluated, the person will be there, the employee will be there, as well as performance management team, one person from their side will be there also. And the meeting will take place. Sometimes some experts, consultants will be there also. So they will discuss about the appraisal. They will discuss each and everything. They will discuss about the performance figures. They will discuss about how he has responded in critical situations, how he is behaved. Everything will be discussed, and based on that, the rating will be get finalized. Once the rating is going to get finalized, then corrective actions will be taken. If there is a problem in meeting, in measuring the performance, in fixing the standards, that will be again revisited and redesigned. So that actions will be done, and they will be taken if there is a need for that. So that is what about the process of performance appraisal. Number 1, establishing the performance standards. Number 2, communicate the standards. Number 3, measure the actual performance. Number 4, compare and actual performance with standards. Discuss the appraisal, taking corrective actions if necessary. We'll move towards the next slide. Methods of performance appraisal. Two types of methods, past oriented and future oriented. Today we are going to discuss total 7 methods in methods of performance appraisal. First one is the pair comparison method. Now, what is pair comparison method? Employee will get rated with another employee. A pair will be formed, comparison will be done, and based on that, rating will be given. This is called as pair comparison method. Second part is rating scale. different activities of the job as well as behavioral aspect will be get noted down on a paper, and scale is finalized. Scale will get finalized. For example, it is 1 to 5. 1 is poor, second one is average, third one is good, fourth one is very good, fifth one is excellent. And on that scale, all different activities involved in a job which is carried out by an employee will be get, the evaluator is going to rate those activities. So this is called as a rating scale. Now we'll take an example. Okay, a recruitment executive. What are the activities generally he is carrying out? Number one, he is analyzing the results of human resource planning. His analysis skill: poor, good, average, excellent. His manager will rate. Number two, attracting best candidate for selection purpose. Whether he is poor in that, good in that, his performance is excellent into that. So in this way, the evaluator is going to rate the employees on scale of 1 to 10, on scale of 1 to 7, 1 to 5, 1 to 3. That depends upon the PMS department. Then the third method, that is a forced choice description method. Here, evaluator is going to get ready-made statements, and these ready-made statements will be related to the performance and behavior of an employee, and he is going to pick one statement out of that. So there will be a group of statements. In one group there will be 2-3 statements. In another group there will be 2-3 statements. In third group there will be 2-3 statements. And the evaluator is going to choose one statement out of that. Now the first group may be related to communication, how he communicates with others. The second group may be related to his actual performance. The third group may be related to his behavior with his manager. Fourth group, maybe it is related to the way he convinces the customers. Next group may be how he prepares his report and presentations. So in each group, the evaluator is going to get 2 to 3 statements. He is going to see that employees, analyze that employees, see his performance and behavior, and he is going to tick one out of that. This is called as forced choice description method. We are forcing the evaluator to select one out of that 2 or 3 statement which is present in particular group. So this is called as forced choice. Then the checklist, another important method, very old method. We can say about this method. A group of activities related to that particular job will be there, and there will be those 2 columns. One is of yes, another one is of no. The evaluator is going to read the particular point, and then is going to tick either in yes if it is completed, or if it is not completed, not good, not as per the standard, then he is going to tick in the column of no. So activities, then yes, and then no. So 3 columns will be there, and all activities will be get mentioned there. And then he will see, evaluator is going to take either in column yes, either in column no. So this is checklist method. Next method is free essay method, where evaluator is going to prepare a descriptive statement about that employee to whom he or she is evaluating. After evaluation, he is going to prepare that. While doing evaluation, he is going to note down points, and with the help of those points, the evaluator is going to prepare this descriptive statement, that is essay. In this essay, he is going to mention the strengths as well as he is going to mention the development areas for that particular employee. When he is going to mention that, it is not only points. Initially, I have explained it is a descriptive method. So the evaluator is going to give the reasons also. And probably the evaluator is also going to give you the different solutions for that. So he's mentioning descriptively the strength of that employee, what are his strengths. Then he's going to explain in which areas he should improve. And he's also going to explain this, why he is currently not doing well and what organization should do and what that employee should do. So he's going to mention it descriptively also. And that's why it is called as free essay method. So evaluator is going to prepare a descriptive statement about the employee's performance, behavior, and implemental areas. Next method is critical incidents method. Now, critical incident method, the information will be with the manager. He will be the evaluator. He is going to see when there was last year, how many times the critical situations were there and how this particular employee responded to that situation, whether he has reacted or responded. Based on that, he is going to prepare the record and he is going to give that record in the performance appraisal meeting. It is related to his performance, how he performed in that critical situation, unfavorable conditions, as well as how his behavior was in this critical situation. Because many times in critical situation, individual lost his control. And once he lost his control over himself,